But in the recent book on the science of psychotherapy, we bring out research which shows that in the effective therapeutic experience, 87% of the effectiveness of therapy comes from the client and their extra therapeutic experiences.
What?
It's enormous. Seems enormous. So what the hell is the therapist doing?
Yeah, exactly. What am I paying you for? Why am I
Yeah.
coming to a therapist to pay him for what? 27%? No, 17% of
13%. 13% of the stuff. And the reason why that is important is because if you have 87% of what you need in order to resolve yourself, but you're holding it behind you, then you might as well have none. So when you have someone come and just go, oh, here it is, and pull it out and allow them to bring it out in front of themselves, that 1%, 2%, 10%, 5% input has an enormous effect. So if you think not in cause and effect, but in a system, very small inputs can have very large outputs. And that is the point of the other person in anyone's life.
Yeah.
Everyone's life is the most thing, but we need the other in order to co-create. So let's get to a bit of what the work is.
Let me just point this out before we do, please. So basically, the therapist is there more like you know, nudging you in the right direction, but you do all of the you know, work, effort, whatever you want to call it. The therapist is like, you know, just does this a little bit, like go this way, go this way.
And that's the impetus, but actually it's even more than that. It's a co-create. It's a cooperative experience. Now the client has most of the stuff, and you come in with the nudges, but and you keep away the nudges so the client can do their own expression. But it's a co-creative experience. It's and that is how we're actually organized to be. We learn cooperatively, we develop socially cooperatively, we develop our brain cooperatively, and if we have awful and unpleasant and unkind and nasty cooperation, which we do in some circumstances, we get some pretty unpleasant things created in our system, and we have to reform them. And one of the most effective ways is to utilize a hypnotherapy process because it connects these elements. And there are lots and lots of different methods to move you into a trance. So here's some of the differences. The mirroring hands process will not deliberately move you into anything. The mirroring hands experience creates the opportunity and the circumstances for the client to take themselves anywhere and wherever it is that they're comfortable at that point of time. And they really have as much of the choice as is necessary. In doing the mirroring hands, I've ended up working with people who've stayed quite cognitive and they've just done it very pragmatically. Then we've had those who've gone into trance, and then those who've gone into very deep trance. I have never asked anyone to close their eyes. I've never asked anyone to relax. And I've never asked anyone to go deeper. But I have certainly, when I've seen someone close their eyes, I've acknowledged it. When I've seen someone go deeper, I've acknowledged it and encouraged and supported it. So that's a big, big difference. So how do I do the stuff that I've been told to do? You know, I'll count down. I mean, even some of the pragmatic ones, like counting down from 5. I'll count down those beautiful things. You're feeling deeper, you're feeling better, you're feeling more comfortable, you're feeling more relaxed. And that very somnambulistic state where you actually get into a slump. I don't know. People go into a slump sometimes, they don't in others. I had a wonderful experience online where somebody actually, they were standing up and they were quite limber, and they actually began to sink down. Their whole body, it wasn't just their hands, and we'll see, but their whole body, and their body kept going down. And they're going until finally they went out of screen. Well, that was interesting. And we worked most of the process with her out of screen. And people say, oh, but how do you manage that? How do you control the client? I'm not controlling the client. And every now and again, I would ask her for, you know, do is there something you can tell me about the process? And every now and again, she would spontaneously say something. And it was brilliant. She eventually found a reason to come up, and she said, "Thank you, Richard. That was wonderful." And I thought, what the hell did I do? But what I did was I created the opportunity and the circumstances and the sensitive, persistent, sensitive support.
Wasn't that absolutely fantastic? I'm sure that you found a lot of information in this very short video you just saw, maybe like 4 or 5, 6 minutes, however long it was. But that is not all. You can have access to the entire presentation of this amazing speaker, plus 40 more other presentations and speakers, and you can have access for life. You can have access to the video recording, to the audio recording, to the swipe files, to the transcripts, to all of the bonuses and the special gifts that all of the speakers and presenters and also the organizers are offering in the Premium Pass package. So if you like this, if you want more, make sure to sign up below for the Premium Pass and have lifetime access to everything. I'm sure it'll be one of the best investments you've ever made in your life, in yourself, in your practice, in your health, and also with working with clients. So go ahead, click on the button below, sign up for the Premium Pass, and we'll see you on the other side.